2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LeBron James is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Harden. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Sullivan in at the shooting guard.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by James. Randle outside. Pass to Sullivan. To the middle. Changes up. And LeBron James gets it to go.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
It's good.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Leonard. Over Harden. Leonard, no luck.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Outside Curry. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Curry from past the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Doncic. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Down low. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 9-point game. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. A floater.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me he thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Leonard, following the basket by Julius Randle. Pocket 6. Over Harden. Leonard, no luck. And the West All-Stars have possession. Pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And, you know, the coaching staff wants Embiid to take these quick shots. It helps establish a rhythm for him.
Here's Rain Man. Jokic defending.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
The pass to James. Here's Rain Man. Back to Harden. Leonard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Curry's got 9.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 13. Doncic outside. Sinks that one from the post.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Embiid. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Takes the turnaround J. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the paint. It's tipped. Sullivan the pass to James. And here's Harden. Fires from the corner. No good on the shot.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But, hey, it's the All-Star game.
Sullivan the pass to James. And the dunk by James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Doncic dishes to Leonard. Over Harden, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Anthony Davis comes in for Rain Man. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. And it's Butler missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harden.
Are you kidding me? And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden with the defensive effort. And here's Gobert. And they double up James. And Harden with the stop.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
KD on the wing. Discarded by Davis. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
And he makes that one.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here's Westbrook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, KD. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Here's Westbrook.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Harden kicks to Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Harden, no good. At the elbow, Williamson over Gobert, and that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West All-Stars. Gobert, the pass to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. Unloads from 13. That's good from Davis on the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Irving passes to Butler. Loads it up for Butler. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. Here's Davis. James outside. Here's Lillard. Here's Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. Davis has got 6.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now, here is Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Davis. Harden the pass to Lillard. Now here's Gobert. Trying to get open as Davis. Count the basket.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Here's Westbrook. Stolen by Harden. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
We've got Butler. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Irving in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Shots good by Durant.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the dunk by Towns.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Pass to Gobert. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Westbrook dishes to Irving. He kicks to Butler. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Here's Irving, following the score by Damian Lillard. It's Durant on the wing. Feeds to Westbrook. Durant trying to break free. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Outside for Beal. Second chance effort. And it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Irving against Lillard. 8 feet away, and Irving finishes inside. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Butler. Over Lillard. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Butler's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
In the basket by Tatum.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The West making some changes. Randall's checked in for Anthony Davis. Rain Man comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Stephen Curry in for Lillard. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Leonard. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Tatum. Drills the three-pointer. And that's now 7 points for Rain Man.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Here's Embiid. The jump hook. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Rain Man. He's got 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense. And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 7 points. Gobert with it. Now defended by Jokic. They get it again. Another shot. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Doncic finds Jokic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Gobert the pass to Sullivan. That one drops for him. 9 points in the game so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And you know Embiid loves to stretch out the defense and let folks know he has range, and the range he has makes it easy for him to do that.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first.
Arguably the most impactful player in modern NBA history, Stephen Curry has changed how the game is played, really making this more of a three-point shooting league.
Paul George is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Inside, here's Embiid. That shot misses. Randle with some nice D.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Doncic. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Sullivan the pass to George. Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Trying to get open is Randle. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Jokic passes to Embiid. Over Tatum. Again, Embiid missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Randle. Curry passes to Sullivan. To the inside. Here's Randle. 11 feet out and he hits it. Randle's got 8 points.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randle working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Embiid kicks to Doncic. Now the pass to Jokic. No good with the layup. And the West All-Stars have possession. Randle outside. Down low. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass to Leonard. To stop the drought. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight. Randle left side. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Joel Embiid, and Sabonis subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West also making some changes. James checked in for Jason Tatum, and Trae Young subbed in for Stephen Curry. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And he dropped.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jokic, and he comes up with the deuce. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's James. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Sullivan, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Jokic. Chalk up 2 there. Jokic has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Randle. And Williamson throws it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Passes it to James. Back to George. Here's Rain Man. Jokic defending. And the shot goes in. Rain Man's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Back to Jokic. And here's the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the shot. He's got 14.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
I mean, even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's the West All-Stars, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The West putting on a show in that first half. And that's exactly what the All-Star Game is all about. So much talent on the floor for the Western Conference this year, and they're putting it all to use. The East in danger of getting their doors blown off if they don't turn things around in a big way in the second half.
Well, the West are not playing around. They come here to win. They're hitting their shots, they're playing with real enthusiasm. East better step it up, or this gap is only going to grow in the second half.
A little physicality from the East could go a long way. They've got a talent shot. Then those stops will give them a chance to steal the lead.
Remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final two quarters.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half.
3 seconds.
They've got LeBron James. Rain Man is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Harden, and it's Randall in at the 5 spot. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Sullivan, the pass to Randall. Shoots over Embiid. And he overshot that one, missing. Doncic against Curry. And Doncic, here we go. Misses from short range. And the pass to Sullivan. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Over Curry. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Leonard's got 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now, here is Harden. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sullivan. Shoots over Leonard. It's rebounded by Doncic. Passes to Leonard. And that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Sullivan, the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
The pass to Giannis. Inside. Jokic with the bucket. He's got 11.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Sullivan. Ron right side. Again, the West All-Star.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now, here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Here's Embiid, and the rejection by James. And he gets it to go. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Curry. Here's Randall. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Embiid kicks to Doncic. Down low, here's Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic just got 13 points.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Basket good.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Leonard dishes to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jokic brings great intensity to every game. That's how he's able to put up those big numbers. He had a staggering string of double-double games in the 2021 season.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Come on, you can get this.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. Davis comes in for James. And Beal subbed in for Rain Man. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Beal, the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Gobert. Shoots over Embiid. And that one hits back iron. To the inside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Curry finds Beal. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Irving. The dish to KD. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Baseline try. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Jimmy Butler comes in for Joel Embiid, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Westbrook. To the paint, here's Butler. The West All-Stars pull it in. Lillard outside. Harden kicks to Gobert. Over Jokic. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
Man, how far has Rudy Gobert come? I mean, firing now with confidence off the pass.
Beal against Irving. And he lays it straight in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. Didn't think that was going to go in. Beal's got 9.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here's Jokic. Durant trying to break free.
Jokic breaking down defenses and going to work, getting busy. This guy is such a talented offensive player and a joy to watch.
Kicks it out to Lillard. The 3 from Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Beal. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Takes the 13-footer, and Davis can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Irving looking for an opening. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. KD's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Gobert against Jokic. Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is Irving. Over Lillard. No good from Irving. In the corner, Harden over Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Irving against Lillard. Irving passes to Jokic. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Beal. Back to Lillard. Here's Harden on the wing. 11 points in the game. Westbrook with it. Down low, Durant, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Here's Irving. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Outside, Beal. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Lillard's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the West All-Stars. Beal against Westbrook. Durant, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Harden on the wing, defended by Butler. Harden the pass to Davis. It's Beal at the elbow, and there's the pass to Gobert. Here's Davis. Outside for Beal. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Williamson is checked in for the East. Sabonis comes in for Kevin Durant. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gobert. And Trae Young subbed in for Bradley Beal. Now, here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Sabonis for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Sabonis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
Lets the 3 fly, and Young with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And now Young running the floor all by himself.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
To the middle, here's Irving. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd. Westbrook against Young. Shot from free throw range. Westbrook with the bucket.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
And Davis gets it to go.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Young against Irving. Pass to Westbrook. Sabonis trying to get open. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
So here's Westbrook, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And stolen by Williamson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving against Young. Fires from 14. Misses off the right iron. The West All-Stars with the ball. Davis kicks to Harden. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Left side, Butler. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Towns. And it's Doncic in at point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Doncic, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Young, again, the West All-Stars.
And this is Young's mentality, ready to shoot the rock as soon as he catches the pass.
Doncic passes to Westbrook. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. Pushing it up. And here we go. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
George dishes to Curry. George passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's Westbrook. Doncic left side. Over Curry. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever.
My goodness. Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown. Appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
George against Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Tatum passes to Randall. George trying to break free. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Basket counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Westbrook. He can't hit that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. Young outside. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Leonard kicks to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock to end the run, and he nails the jumper.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
A nice shot by Tatum.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Doncic against Young. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Doncic passes to Leonard. Shoots over Curry. Great D that time from Curry. The West All-Stars with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes to Tatum. Shoots over Leonard. Off the left rim and out. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic against Tatum. Kept alive. Sabonis. And the rejection by Tatum. In the corner, George with it. Releases. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player, and he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
It's Curry outside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Randall kicks to George. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Back to Young, shoots the 3, drops in the tray. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Doncic. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
On its way from Young for 2, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
In the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And they double up Doncic. Outside, Towns. Back to Doncic. Down low, Sabonis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Sabonis. Jokic subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The West also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for George. LeBron comes in for Stephen Curry. And Rain Man subbed in for Trae Young. And here's the East. Outside Leonard. Doncic outside. Takes the 13-footer. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Sullivan. It's rebounded by Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man.
Third personal foul.
It's his third foul of the game.
Team foul.
And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall. Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
There's the pass to Tatum. James with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to James. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Doncic, and they pick up 2. 19 points for Rain Man.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
He kicks it to James. Passes it to Sullivan. Back to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Towns.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Well, Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players. Boy, that's a powerhouse drive by Jokic, busting up the defense and getting to his shot.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Gobert the pass to Sullivan. Now Tatum, he's covered by Leonard. Doncic with the steal. Here's Williamson. Tips it up, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Randall finds Gobert. Kicks it out to LeBron. And James throws it down.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is problems for the defense and good for his team.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Leonard the bounce pass. Now here's Doncic. D right on him. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. James outside. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Williamson, the pass to Jokic. Connects from three-point range. Jokic has got 31.
You know, when Jokic is this well-positioned, he's deadly. Making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Sullivan, the pass to Randall. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. A chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Bully ball. Good old-fashioned bully ball on display here. He is making the game look too easy.
And here's the West with the ball. Tatum kicks to Randall. The pass to LeBron. Here's Rain Man. The three. The shot misses. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.